Hey guys, this is Garrett Wong, also known as Ensign Harry Kim from Star Trek Voyager, and you're watching Astronomy Live.
T minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Stop.
Hi folks, welcome to Astronomy Live. Tonight we're going to try to track the space station, International Space Station, using my SatTraker software, which is available as a compiled executable to all channel members, and you can find a link to the source code in the video description. Unfortunately, my good microphone is not working for some reason right now, so apologies, but you may not hear me so well during the tracking, because I'll be moving around, monitoring the telescope focus and things like that. Space station will start rising any moment now. Let me check the time. And the pass conditions. We're going to be looking for a 56 degree high pass, I believe. 57, actually, according to the latest prediction. Coming out of the northwest and heading down to the southeast from my location. Should be good in terms of lighting. In a few days, the Crew 2 SpaceX Dragon module capsule will transition from the front port of the space station up to the zenith port of the space station, where it will make room for the second orbital flight test of the Boeing Starliner module later, possibly as soon as late this month. So this will be one of the last good opportunities to see the Crew Dragon docked to the front of the space station before it moves up to the top of the space station, where it'll be harder to see from Earth. Not impossible, but the angle won't be as good. So hopefully we get a good clear view of the space station this time. Telescope's focused, ready to go, and any moment now it will rise above the horizon. I'm going to wait till it gets a little bit higher than that, probably about 10 degrees high. Weather conditions right now are mostly clear. Some clouds off in the northwest where it will be rising, so like I said, I'm going to wait for it to get 10 degrees high. Come out of some of that morning cloud cover that's in the northwest right now, and then we'll see what we get. The dew is quite heavy today. I had a bit of a scare when I went to focus the camera, because the shape of the star, which right now we're looking at Vega, which is a star I focused and aligned on, it looked very weird out of focus, which is normally the out of focus shape is normally the shape of the optics, and so I thought something was very wrong with the mirrors on my scope or something, because there was this real sharp line, circle really, out of the normal donut cutout that was asymmetrical, and it looked very bizarre. I thought something was way off with an alignment or something. I go to the front of the scope, and no, it's just this very sharp line of dew forming on the front, despite my dew heaters running at about 70%. So I cranked those bad boys up to 100%, at least hoping to abate any further development of dew on the front of the scope. So hopefully that doesn't affect the view too badly. Dry the lens. Yeah, I'm not gonna take anything to the front of the lens. The corrector plate on this Schmidt-Cassegrain telescope is very delicate, and once you scratch it, you can't undo that. So best to do no harm. All right, any moment now, I'm going to start tracking, and we'll see what we get here. There she is. Beautiful. There's the International Space Station. It'll get higher and brighter and I'm going to double check the focus. Oh, it's pretty beautiful, huh, guys? That's nice. Yeah, you can really see that Dragon capsule on the bottom right quadrant of ISS there. And we're off of it. Yep, that's going to be it for this morning. Nice view, I think. I think that worked really well. That was not manual tracking, that was automatic tracking using SatTraker, which, again, you can find the source code to the program in the video description. It works by tracking based on the orbital elements of the space station initially, and then video tracking to bring it into the main view once it finds it in the viewfinder based purely on the orbital elements. So, it's all automatic. I'm just sitting there at the telescope, tweaking the focus, trying to make sure things are on point. So that was quite nice, I think. It was shaky, but the beautiful thing is that I can correct that in post-processing by doing post-processing stabilization, which is what I normally do for my videos of ISS. So you can take ISS out of each of the frames and center it automatically using software. So I'll be doing that as well. The motors naturally induce a bit of shake, and for some reason it was kind of oscillating back and forth a little bit today. It probably didn't help that the viewfinder camera was also completely fogged up with dew, which I didn't realize until ISS came over. And ISS was extremely bright this morning, which I kind of expected. So it really created a halo around ISS of just glow. Excuse me, mosquito flew in my mouth. So yeah, that creates a bit of a challenge, but nevertheless, it kept it in the view for a good portion of it, and that will make for some nice video, I think, once I stabilize it. But I love showing live tracking as well, even though I can't really do post-processing stabilization at the moment. Maybe I'll come up with something that will run lightweight enough to be run at the same time as the streaming software, and just do that perhaps on the streaming computer side of things. I have a separate computer that's actually running the telescope so that I don't burden it with any sort of YouTube streaming overhead on the CPU while it's trying to track ISS. Well, thank you, Khalil. I appreciate that. Yeah, the raw shots I think were on point. Thank you. Yeah, I think, and that's the key. As long as the raw individual frames are good, your post-processing stabilization will look amazing. So that will be the deal. All right. Well, that's going to do it for this morning's stream. Thanks for coming out and watching so early. And stay tuned for an upload later, probably maybe this weekend, of the stabilized footage. So until next time, clear skies, folks.